back to another video. Today I'm going to be making a slow cooker chili con carne recipe using pork mince, just because it's cheaper than beef mince currently, but you can use any mince you want. You can alter the recipe for vegetarian if you want to use corn mince or vegetable stock instead of chicken stock. So first, I've already partly prepared some of the vegetables. So I don't normally put mushrooms in mine, but this time I am because they're 50% off in the supermarket. Just slide through your mushrooms. Like so. Mushrooms are good to go. I got a packet of the wonky mixed peppers. Use the whole bag. It says 600 grams, but it works out about 450 grams once you've prepared them. I've already chopped most of them, but if you just chop them in sort of smallish cubes, small to medium sized cubes. You can slice them if you want. It doesn't really matter as long as there's peppers in there. So that's how I rough size of the peppers. Drain off all your kidney beans, give them a wash, and leave them to the side ready for later on. The onions and garlic, I've done 3 small size onions, or you can do 2 medium to large onions. Chili, all I've done is half them, de-seeded them, and then washed out all the inside just to take off that little bit of heat, because it's quite a mild chili, this one. They're the chilies that I bought from Aldi. Use the whole bag, or if you can get red finger chili, just the same. Just don't get any of the small bird's eye chilies or habanero, because they're going to be really hot. Unless you want your chili really hot, then go for it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little bit and use my blender, but if you was to chop these, chop them as fine as you can. Garlic, mince, or chop as fine as you can if you don't have a blender. Same with the chili. All of this is going to get blended. If you have got one of these little blenders, don't overfill your blender, otherwise it won't blend very well. This is getting a bit older now, so it's not blending as well as it used to. Blend. So now it's blended down. Just repeat the process until all your ingredients are then blended. So, all my garlic, there's a whole bulb of garlic in there, just a whole bulb peeled. Chuck that in to be blended. garlic and onions fully blended down to a sort of fine, a really fine chop. And then with your chili, I roughly slice it, but it's going to get blended, just so it doesn't get just so it doesn't get stuck in the blender really. Give it a little helping hand. Chili in. Very simple recipe, anyone can do this. I know quite a few people that say they can't cook. It's not hard, you just have to learn really. Most people are just too scared to learn. So that's all blended. The kidney beans were just the Aldi ones, all drained off. Chopped tomatoes, cheap of the cheap, like the same as previous videos. Just some cheap ones from Aldi. 2 tins of them, plus some tomato passata, and my lean pork mince, also from Aldi. This whole recipe's from Aldi. You can make enough for 6 portions for under £6 really. With the spices, I'll measure out the spices now just so it's easier. Stock cube just gets added to the chili as it's cooking. No water added to it, just crumbled in. So starting with 1 heaped teaspoon of sweet paprika, 2 heaped teaspoons of smoked paprika, because I like my chili con carne to be smoky. 3 teaspoons of cumin. 1, 2, 3. And that's all you need for your spices. I'll just have a quick clean down and then we'll get across to the cooking stage. Right, over to the cooking stage now. With the kidney beans, they don't get cooked at all, so put them straight in your slow cooker. The pan's been preheating while I've been transitioning over to the cooking camera angle. Small amount of oil in the bottom, 15 sprays. Start off with your onions and garlic mixture with your chili. Let that sweat down. Sweat down for about 4 minutes or so. So the onions have sweat down for about 3 or 4 minutes now. They've gone translucent. The chili sweat off slightly. And at this point, we'll add our mince, whatever mince you choose. Whether that be beef, pork, chicken, or even corn mince for veggies. I've been easing off using beef mince at the moment because the beef is just so expensive at the moment. And you can get 500 grams of this for like £2.50, so. And in the final product, you don't really notice much difference. Sweat the mince down until it's cooked. Probably another 4 minutes or so, just to brown off the mince. So at this stage, the mince is all browned off. Don't have to get colour on it. Just sweat it down until it's browned off. Then the passata, we don't add it to here, so you may as well put it straight in your slow cooker. A little bit of water, just to swill out the container, and add it to the slow cooker as well. Then all your spices you've prepared, sprinkle them in. Give that a good stir through. It will soak up some of the juices that have come out of the pork, and the spices will toast off slightly. Don't toast off the spices too far because they can go quite bitter, so just be careful about how much you cook it, because you don't want the spices to burn. They shouldn't do because there's already some juice from the pork in there, but yeah, just give them a light toast. That's all incorporated and toasted off lightly. Chopped tomatoes. Same again with the chopped tomato tins. A little bit of water to swirl them out. Mix your chopped tomatoes through. They don't have to be mixed through too perfectly, just to make sure all the spices are incorporated, because the slow cooker will incorporate all the spices. There we go. As quick as that, and then that's ready to be added to your slow cooker with your kidney beans and your passata that's already in there. Like so. Then we'll quickly swill out the pan. So, pan back on the heat, another 15 sprays of oil or so. And then start frying off your peppers. In the meantime, while your peppers are starting to fry off, your cube of chicken stock just crumble in the top of the slow cooker. Let these peppers roughly fry off for about 4 minutes or so, just so they soften up. Some of the peppers will get a little bit of colour on them. Right, the peppers are at a stage now where they're ready to be added to the slow cooker. Some of them have got a little bit of caramelisation and brown on them, just to give it a bit of a roasted flavour. That's generally where you want it. You can take it a little bit further to get a bit more roasted flavour, but if you haven't got time, it's fine, just add it straight to the slow cooker. And then in with the mushrooms. Don't worry about oil with these too much, because there's that much water inside the mushrooms, they'll just sweat down. You want these to sweat down for probably about 4 minutes. 4 minutes again, really. Most of the sweating process is around 4 or 5 minutes. So now your mushrooms have sweated off to where you want them. Just add them to the rest of the slow cooker mix. So your slow cooker mix is ready for the chili con carne. All I do now, give it a quick mix through. It is quite full, but it will cook down throughout the day. It's entirely up to you. The recipe can work without doing all the cooking process before. If you're just one of them that want to chuck it all in the slow cooker, go to work, come back and it's done, you can do that with this recipe, but in my opinion, you get a better flavour if you cook everything off slightly before. I'll put this one on a high heat on the slow cooker throughout most of the day. I only really ever make this when I'm in the house all day, so I can get on with other stuff throughout the day while this is ticking away in the background. But if you was leaving it throughout the day, I reckon if you put it on like a medium heat throughout the whole day with all the ingredients in from raw, it will still be done by the time you finish work. Generally, I'll put it on high, leave the slow cooker on with the lid on until it starts bubbling, and if I'm at home all day, I'll take the lid off as soon as it starts bubbling and then just let it reduce throughout the whole day then. Roughly about 4 to 6 hours, because then you get a nice rich flavour from it being reducing all day. But yeah, I'll I'll cut back to the video when it's been 4 or 5 hours on tick over, and you'll see the end product. Right, welcome back. We're about 6 or 7 hours later now. The chili has been on high all day, just ticking along with the lid off, bubbling away, bubbling down, and now it's ready. All it needs is some salt and pepper, a little touch of sweetener if you wanted to have a little bit of a sweetness to it, but generally I just season it generously with some salt and pepper. But yeah, the final thing is done. I'll put a little bit in a bowl so you can see for yourself. Here we are. That's what it's looking like after 6 or 7 hours in the slow cooker. Perfect. Perfect to serve with a jacket potato or a baked sweet potato. I often do rice. You can put it on top of some chips. So have chili and chips, or you could even just eat it on its own with some bread. I'm going to be doing a baked potato with this one, and then another day I'll do a baked sweet potato, and then I might do a rice another day, because I've got 6 portions worth in that slow cooker and there's only 2 of us. So but yeah, that's my slow cooker chili con carne. If you give it a go and you like it, leave a comment, let me know how you found it. Like and subscribe. Thank you.